What's this? Yeah, is this like full?
Is this
yeah.
a 3200G?
No, it's not that old. This is oh, it's a 4100. So yeah, this is yeah. I remember the 1050 was a car we could still buy new when we started. We were buying the low profile 1050s, if you remember, and putting those in Optiplexes and stuff.
We are old.
We had the COVID shortage, and that's when we first started using that. Remember, we got our first supplier, and they would take like months to get us our graphics cards and stuff.
It was fun.
There's still actually that whiteboard back there. You know that big whiteboard? Hey, squirrel. You know that that big whiteboard in the back?
I thought you were talking to chat.
No.
The big whiteboard in the back.
Well, no, I'll talk to you in chat. But there's a big whiteboard, like a giant one that's in the, you know, the build area.
I know about it.
So if you go look back there, there's numbers written on there where it says like times 20, like 1050, whatever, and like there's stuff crossed off. That's from that company. That's like when we first moved in here, and I was like, oh, we're gonna keep track of what we're all over.
We still haven't erased it?
No, well, I feel like now it's a memory. You know, we can't.
We have like 2 or 3 whiteboards in this office, and I don't think we've ever used any of them.
Half of them just have dumb drawings on them.
That's what whiteboard.
Have we ever done anything productive here?
I was telling Zach, Matt, that that whiteboard in the back. I don't know if you've like really. I really looked at it the other day. Like the the really big whiteboard that's in the
Parts room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I forgot it was there. I forget it was there because
That's
like
when you said the map on it.
the maps on it, which that was for Tom.
What's
And then
everyone's,
can you shut up for a minute? And then if you look at the whiteboard, you remember that company we first started working with? It still says it still says like times 20, 1050, you know, and I'm like, wow, that's a throwback.
No, 1050 was 2016, so this graphics card's almost 10 years old.
Yep.
I was just gonna ask.
What do you got?
man?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it.
What's everyone's favorite brain rot this week? I want to hear.
Chad,
from
what's your all's favorite brain rot?
This week? Did you see any good ones? I didn't really. It was kind of a dead week.
Can you give me an Italian one real quick?
No, those are dead, man.
Why are you so, dude? You're gatekeeping Italian brain rot. Ballerina, what is it?
Come on.
Ballerina.
He doesn't want to say because he just feel like an unk.
Now it feels not fun.
Say it.
Say it.
Right when Unk gets it. What do you think, Chad? What's the best brain rot recently?
Dude, our chat is like 70 years old.
We need to get
They
them
don't even
on
know what
game.
brain rot is.
I mean, there's somebody on YouTube called
Ballerina
Toot
Captain.
Nugget.
look,
Toot
someone
Nugget.
good.
Yeah.
Toot Nugget. Oh yeah, I don't got anything else. I'm just excited to see what Chad has to say.
Chat is kind
Assassina?
Assassina?
of.
I like the
Bananini.
Chimpanzini. Yeah, Bananini, yeah. They know about it. They're not old.
The old
I
heads.
can't believe these boomers called you old, Chad. That's crazy.
Chad, give you age. Let's go age check. Let's go. Y'all are like 50 or above, like all of you.
Watch out, man. You're gonna end up on the Diddy trial.
I know. We got 35 Unk,
I'll
21.
just say like
38, 36, 45, 50, 42. See, this is Unk
Oh,
chat.
shit, okay.
This is Unk chat.
Wow, Bob is that 13?
Is
13.
this the average like YouTube viewer too?
I don't think so.
No, I think it's just us because we stream at 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's like what kids
What?
on a weekday is up at 9 a.m. to watch
42.
it.
38,
I don't know
36.
this old.
This is Unk chat.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hey
you're-
Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
You act like you're that far from being old, Zach.
I'm feeling kind of old.
I mean, dude, you're like,
He said he's sorry that you're closer to death than he is.
yeah.
Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify
I don't know, by the
Shuffle.
way we all drink energy drinks for speed running. Sure.
I actually did. There you go. I thought you were gonna keep jumping on me.
Think you haven't gone to bed yet? Goddamn. You said I was gonna keep bouncing on it.
Making me quit.
Just gonna keep going. All right, we're building a budget PC, guys. This is one of those where we have spare parts. You also got a computer.
Is that a real word? Europeanese? Europeanese?
Europeanese.
The Europeanese Union.
Yeah,
That
this is
sounds
the
like
return
brain
of the
rot.
prodigy, guys.
See everybody.
Here, wait, one more brain rot. One more brain rot.
I don't got one.
Italian, please.
Robert. Robert's still my favorite. Like, Robert's the new meme.
Chad, this is like probably the most difficult employee I think we have.
I'm the problem child, I guess. It is what it is.
Chat, who's your favorite?
Who's your favorite Toasty Bros?
Yeah, who's your favorite Toasty
That's
Bros?
gonna be the next short chat. Is gonna be
They all love Jonah.
it's gonna be who works the hardest.
Who is your
They've
favorite
only
Toasty
spent
Bros
more
employee?
than 1 hour with Jonah a day. They've not.
Do they all love Jonah?
Yes.
Any hole is here already. That's crazy. Kermit won't let that go. You said any hole once on a video. And
I
that's
forgot
not
about
anything.
that.
I said any hole.
What was the context of that again?
It was feeding like the cables through the bottom of the case, and there was the 2 holes for the USB.
You could put it in any hole.
Oh.
Put it in any hole.
He said this case is just like me. You just pick
And
a
I didn't
hole.
think about it. I was like, our chat's full of grown-ups still.
Matt, why are you talking to me in particular? What's up? I forgot the Prodigy is extra staticky.
Yeah, that's so chat, if you guys don't know, we're gonna be using a good amount of Prodigies, probably the next like month.
This is the farewell tour
Yep.
to the Prodigy because we got to get
send-off.
rid of them.
Let me check. Can you still buy those things on Amazon?
Probably.
I feel like they're still gonna be for sale, and we're
They're
just,
just
like,
lying to us.
yeah, they just don't want to sell to us anymore. Is this article real? AMD's latest drivers improve Radeon RX 97 XT performance by up to 27%.
There were some games, yes. CS was up 22%, which who really cares? You're already at 500 FPS. And then there were some games that it makes it now where it's pretty comfortably past the 5070 Ti. So shout out to AMD for working on their drivers. I saw a full benchmark video about that. Your Twitch chat is unks, your YouTube comment section is children. Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh my god, there's a bill called the Mega Bill. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what was I looking up?
Where are you looking up? I don't even know. Oh, Prodigy on Amazon.
That.
I bet it is on Amazon for $74.99. Which honestly, at that price, it's not worth it.
Yeah, you can still get it. $74.99 Prime. So, I don't know.
I will say there are way better options at $74.99 or less.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Prodigy for being legendary, but there are better options.
No, I mean, I hate to say it, honestly, like, a PVA really doesn't.
Have much right now.
Yeah, like, none of their cases are, like, I wouldn't call any of them bad for the price, but none of them are, like, great for the price comparatively. Like, they were, but the problem is you got, like, Okinos, Montech, BitPhoenix.
I feel like we're missing messages. No, never mind, I'm just tripping. Actually, no, wait, why aren't we seeing this? That message is not in there. It's weird. Weird
Are you
ass.
suffering from brain rot?
Probably. Oh, chat. 1 second. Chat wasn't chatting properly. What's up, Uber?
Whoa.
My last why, but why not build was a PCIe 200 megabyte Xeon CPU, the GT7 tab. No idea why I would do it. I mean, it's called fun.
Oh, dude, yeah. See, I love that kind of stuff, and those are the kind of, you'll get those people that are like. Now, we'll be honest. That is like some old stuff, and yeah, there's probably not a ton. I mean, emulation and stuff like that would be cool, or just like a home theater PC. But I mean, there's people that like with what we're building with right now. Some people will call this like trash or like e-waste, and yeah.
It's usable.
You get the idea. This is just stock, probably. Yeah, stock cooler. Cool. Yeah, guys, the 4100 is freaking cheap. It's not
How
like,
cheap
it's
is that now?
not the greatest CPU or anything, but I think I paid $59 for it.
Nice.
The main downside with it, and I will say, like, for a little more, and you're gonna get more performance, like 12100, you're gonna get Gen 4. Would it be Gen 4 and I can't? Is the 12100 Gen 5 as well supported? As long as the motherboard is.
Maybe.
Chat, do you guys know?
I thought that was 13 and 14 gen.
Maybe. But even then, I mean, you're not going to go, I guess it really doesn't matter who's going to go Gen 5 with an i3. But
Why do we keep losing picture? That was totally unrelated. Relax. Relax.
yeah, we switched to a scene that we didn't have. I brought the camera over here and never set it up.
Yeah, it wasn't ready.
Is the 4100 on par with the 9100? I would say probably yes, because they're both Gen 3.
But it's a 4-core 8-thread versus a 4-core 4-thread.
That is true.
So it should be faster than the i3 9100.
Yeah, 4100 probably a little faster. The 4100's, it's nerfed, but
Yeah, no, 4100 definitely better. So giveaways are second Friday each one. Yep, next Friday. The idea is, and I think as long as because we said the GPU is the last thing we're waiting on. I didn't see the case back there, by the way.
you did or didn't?
Didn't. It wasn't marked off. So I don't know if that was one that we're still waiting on.
You didn't happen to see it at the shipping table, did you? I know a lot of times the cases don't make it back.
Only thing
there.
at the shipping table right now is, at least this morning, was a gaming chair for a video.
Oh.
Tool, was the case, the Cooler Master?
I'm just not realizing this CPU is like totally used.
Oh yeah, it's 100% used. Nice. We're off to a great start. Was the Cooler Master Lite case, was that one?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that tool? Little micro ATX case?
Oh my god, why the CPU fan headers in the like middle of the board?
Budget.
She said I put it with your build. Are you sure you didn't see it?
I haven't seen it.
When did you look?
This morning.
She said she put it with the build.
It wasn't marked off on the build sheet. Oh, there is another build that uses that case.
Oh.
So it's probably, I mean, you did check that you ordered one of everything, right? Because we could take that one from the other build if we do have another one coming.
The only thing I saw that I remember I forgot to order was, no, I didn't forget to order anything, did I? Because I looked.
I don't
and
think you
remember
did. I was just making sure.
I found the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is another build back there that used it, but the giveaway PC also used that case.
It should be, the only thing that I remember we're really going to be waiting on is that GPU, which is the 9060 XT.
Yes, and that should be today.
I should have paired it with this CPU. Be crazy.
You're waiting on, I mean, I can't buy the 5050. You go on Newegg, they all say out of stock, which nobody's buying that card, Newegg. Don't act like they're actually out of stock from people buying it. But, yeah, no, you just can't get the card right now. I would love to get one, but I cannot find one. They're not buying it. I mean, if the 5060 is in stock, the 5050 should not be out of stock scalps. Like, come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, I hope no one's actually scalping.
I don't think people are buying it. I think they're holder listings. I don't think they're actually in Newegg's inventory yet.
Oh, right.
That's what I would lean. I wouldn't think they're actually.
They could have also just said, I mean, maybe they're not making a lot yet.
But I haven't seen any.
Water.
I haven't seen any U.S.-based creators making content on it yet, so I don't think anyone's gotten one.
Let's see if we ever got an email back from our one guy.
Other one comes today? Okay, good. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to even do the build that we want to on Friday anyways, because the graphics card might not be here till Monday. But if it happens to surprise us and show up today, that'd be good news. MFers. Whoa, NYC potatoes. Whoa.
No, he's not responded yet. We're not getting any.
NVIDIA said, don't give them.
Yeah, look where the CPU fan header is in this.
That's crazy.
It's greasy, isn't it?
Guys, y'all want this.
Boop. See, now it's A tier. Just saying.
It's A2.
We're gonna hang on to this box just in case. Do you like that? Do you like that? Dude, I'm like trying to remember if this was a dream or real life, but like I feel like it was a dream. I swear there was. God, this is the worst. This is the worst kind of dream. I'm like remembering sending something back to Amazon that had like a sticky note or like a, you know, like the hello my name is kind of deal. Just one of those white labels where it said bad on it and it was clearly my handwriting.
Yeah.
And then we ordered one and we got the one that literally said like, it said bad on it.
That would be a horrible night.
That has to be like a nightmare.
Yeah, that can't be real. That can't happen.
I saw you Ducati bike on a pickup truck on my way home today. A dream to have. I don't
Are
think
we
you
not
did.
using the line of screwdriver? These are literally the line of screwdriver.
Are you saying you saw a Ducati? I assume that's what you mean. You saw a Ducati. I was like, because mine has never been in the back of a pickup truck.
You streaming on Twitch? Yes, Riza. We multi-stream to the channel you're watching on Toasty Clips and also twitch.tv/ToastyBros.
Yeah, the VRAM's kind of getting out of hand, so we're going down to 2 now, guys.
Yeah, it's getting a little crazy. A little crazy.
Should that be our April Fool's video? You don't need more than 2 gigs of VRAM.
You only need 2.
I wonder what's the most powerful GPU that has 2 gigs of VRAM.
This one?
Probably.
Yeah. The 1063 gig would be faster, but 3 gigs of VRAM. Probably the 1050.
Because everything else with 2 was older.
Yeah, really old.
Like 750 and 950.
Oh, man. Quadro, K620. Is the K620 faster than the 1050 though? We tested the K620 before. You can. We just finished doing a 750 Ti video at 1080p low settings with Fortnite. You can run at 90 to 100 FPS, 2 gigs of VRAM. But it depends on the game. Like we're talking Fortnite, Minecraft, CS.
That green one was custom, Kermit. I know there was like times I know on LT's website where you could like actually configure a screwdriver, but it was pretty short-lived.
Sounds like a 2 GB GPU. That won't be very entertaining, I'll be honest with you. We do have a lot of benchmark videos, though, coming, because you all seem to like them. They take a lot of time, so I hope you guys enjoy them, but we got a lot of benchmark battles.
No Black Myth Wukong with only 2 gigs now.
I did launch it, though. It
Yeah,
runs.
yeah.
It only got like 9 FPS, though.
When honestly, like, I feel like the, would you say the benchmark tool is a little easier to run than the game?
It is.
I feel like when
It's
I play
older,
the game, it's like
too.
hard.
Yeah, the benchmark tool they haven't updated since like the game launch, so it's not great.
What do you think about the Zalman combos on Newegg that are case cooler, 600 watt for $100? As long as it's like what you want, really good.
We've used them before.
Yeah, because their power supplies, I think, are like C speculative, the Gigamax.
Gigamax 600.
And the name's cool, you know, Gigamax.
Matt, just make any hole do then? What are you're
Any hole.
Kermit's crazy. Kermit's still talking about the any hole conversation because he's on such a delay.
He just now heard about it.
He just now saw Zach walk out.
Would have figured out if you saw Zach walk out. Maybe that's the video we should do. We should take something like a 5090 or 7900 XTX and then take all the VRAM off to where there's only like 1 chip left.
NYC Potatoes, did you see that tool at PCBros put your sticker up on the sticker wall?
Now I can't hear the word benchmark and not think of Benchmarkus. We're
Yeah,
glad that we're spreading
We
it.
have done our job.
We're spreading Benchmarkus around like he deserves to be spread.
Benchmarkus. Here comes Benchmarkus. NYC Potatoes says, huh. Go to the Discord. You remember when you came by and you gave us a bunch of stickers?
Yeah, it was like a while ago.
Long time ago, we found a couple of them lingering around, and we have a wall of stickers in the PCBros shipping room, where we put like brand stickers and stuff like that, and we stuck it up on the wall.
You made it, fam. You say this is the best thing?
Oh, this is the extra standoff one. Did it get moved?
Ooh.
I remember that being a problem with this case.
I think it's in the right spot already.
Oh wow, nice. It was just that one line that we had where the motherboard had a different spot.
Yeah.
Like when you check your actual VRAM usage, how many people are exceeding 8 gigs? You should watch our video about the VRAM test. You'll see which games actually do exceed 8 gigs and
They exist.
others who don't. They do exist.
But it's like we said in the video where it's like the when you look at percentile wise of how many people are playing the
games that do that.
Yeah, it's low. Because I mean it's the games that cost money typically.
Yeah.
Like $60 AAAs and stuff.
So we need to make a Benchmarkus theme song, a full theme song.
You know what it is? It's any game that comes free with a GPU. Those are the benchmark, the stress test VRAM games.
They want you to know your GPU is being used well, so they give you a demanding ass game.
They want you to know that you still don't have enough VRAM.
I forgot what was said in the video. I typically don't miss though. Yeah, no, we just did that was the 5060 Ti 16 versus 8 gig. And that was the first scenario where we saw if you try to take advantage of all the new features that are on the market, like ray tracing without DLSS, or even with DLSS at 1440p, you can break games. But some games in general are more optimized than others, so.
Big shock.
Benchmarkus. Yeah, but it is higher details in demanding games, for sure.
Chad, it is 918, and this build is almost done.
We're cooked.
Do we slow down?
Might see us do an outro here.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds and Indiana Jones. There's your benchmarks for VRAM.
There it is. Yeah, everyone's like, Indiana Jones. I'm like, I can say I played Indiana Jones, but
You were forced.
I was forced to. I can't say you all are out there saying, I need to build a PC just for Indiana
Dude, when are you
Jones.
getting that expansion? The DLC?
Dude, I'm good. I'm probably not going to do that.
You say if someone buys it for you, you'll play it.
I don't know. Darko Vader, you want to cop again? Trying to buy the expansion?
How much is the expansion? It's like $360.
I hope not. It's not as long as
like
the actual game was.
Buying the game again.
I said I might. No, please.
Do it.
I moved on from that point.
And now he has to play it on his laptop.
See, the thing is, I liked, you know what, I give you all credit because you guys forced me to play those games, has made me want to play more games in general. And now I have games I actually want to play.
You got like backlog.
And I have a backlog, and then you all are going to give me these games I don't want to play now, and I'm going to be like, oh no.
A backlog for games is like a good thing and a bad thing. It's nice because you know you're not going to run out, but it also sucks because it's like, I know for me, when I get near the end of a game, I'm just like, holy crap, dude, like this needs to be finished.
And I need to play the next one.
Yeah, like I just need to move on. That's like Doom started feeling like I really liked it, but it was getting to the point where I was like, it felt I was giving myself the chore of playing by the end. I was just like, all right, you need to go play for an hour. And then I finally started playing Black Myth again, but then now I'm back on my Apex grind for the most part again, so sidetracked,
You should check out the altars. What are the? Oh, is that the? No. Is it the end game part of it where you have to do all the? No, I'm done. No, thank you.
Dude, you should check out this really cool battle royale called Blood Hunt.
Oh my god. No, I remember beating the game and then it spawns you in the spot where there's like this altar wall or whatever it's called, and it's like all these extra things you can do. And I remember just quitting the game so quick. I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm out. You're still playing Jedi Survivor and Rebirth. Just play it every once in a while. Nice. Jedi Survivor is a fun game.
It's also, what's it called? Is it Battlefront? Gonna make a little comeback.
Oh, it's a game? I'm thinking of something else then.
Oh, you know what time it is, Matt? It's been a while. It's
Uh,
not USB-C, don't worry, but it is one of these. It's been a while since we had to use one of these.
Why?
Is there?
There's a USB.
Am I missing it? Where is it?
By the front panel.
Let's just use one anyways.
I was like, what are we doing here?
No, I really didn't see it. Here? Question mark? Let me push.
Go for it.
Chat, would you guys still watch our stream if we communicated through barking
Alright.
and growling?
Crash into space, gather resources, and clone yourself to help man the ship. Interesting. I think my game list right now, I've been going back and forth playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2, but the Switch 2 has been on its dock for the past few days, so we'll see how long that actually, I'll probably end up playing it the next time I'm traveling again.
Bedtime game for me.
But I don't really have a travel thing coming up that I'll actually be flying until maybe like December, so.
It'll be back burner,
Yeah.
That's kind of how the Switch is for a lot of people, I think, is it's nice to just have.
Yeah.
Like if you have the income to just be able to buy one and just have it and, play it even a few times a year, it's really nice when you do have it. Because I'm not a mobile gamer. And honestly, let's just be real, most mobile games are just not good. They're just pay to win, idle games, basically.
Yeah, that was a cool video. Linus did a video where he had his oldest son on, who was like, I want a Switch 2. But he did the whole thing, was like, I will get you the Switch 2, or you have to go, or if you're like, he's into PC gaming, so he basically had him run through I think it was 6 or 7 of the gaming handhelds as well. He said, I'll give you a Switch 2, but I'll also have you test all these gaming handhelds, and you get to pick one right now, whatever one you want, but you have to pick it.
Wow.
And he basically just went through and tested all of them and gave his opinion on each one.
Huh.
He ended up getting the Switch 2 after testing all the gaming handhelds.
Yeah, he got what he wanted,
Yeah. That was true. He was, they were recording at the time before the ROG Ally, the Xbox One, was announced. And there was only rumors about it. And he said Linus said he would buy him that one, but he doesn't have it yet. So he's like, I won't get you that. You just got to hope it's good.
Yeah.
But then he was like, nah, I'm going to go Switch 2.
Honestly, I feel like if his son's into PC gaming like I would think he would be, there's just to me, there's just not I would get a Switch any day.
No, he's like, I have a gaming PC and I have Steam on my gaming PC.
Exactly.
So he's like, I don't know if he said in the video how old he is. I think he's like 14 or 15 now.
Wow.
Linus is old, man.
He said he's growing the beard back. And I gotta be honest, I'm for it. I think Linus with the beard like became instantly cool.
That was his thing. You used to play it on the Switch 2 demo. Yeah, I saw the Walmarts and I think Target has them. They have the Switch 2s out for demos, so you can mess around with it.
I saw freaking the other day. I was at Walmart and they had a PlayStation 5 where you could go up and play the 2 controllers. And I was like, wow,
That's classic.
I wish the only thing I don't like, is it's very just like clean and modern looking. I miss when it was like, yeah, you had to break your neck and everything was just jank. Like, but it's cool though. It's like I think the world is kind of like missing a lot of the vintage and retro stuff. Like, realize we peaked,
I'll
Everyone's
be
like,
honest,
let's just go
PC
back.
Pete, 400 is a really good deal for that. Let me check what they go for.
Is it a Switch?
A 4070 Super locally.
No, it's not a Switch. You didn't really need to buy it. Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Yeah. Well, he offered 350, and the guy says firm on 400. I'll say 400 is actually a pretty good.
It's pretty good. I mean, well, you just got to think, what could you get new with that money? Or just, what else could you get? And you're looking at like a 5070, that'd be 550. So if you're saving 150 bucks.
You get a card that's not that much slower.
No, it's pretty darn close. Same amount of VRAM. Just funny, but
Upgrades. They're already talking about super cards.
I bet those are going to end up being pretty good.
I think
some of those super cards end up just really.
The rumored is that, again, this is the hopeful rumor, is that they're actually going to just crank VRAM on all of them.
I bet.
And if they do that, that's going to be beautiful. And then it won't be a problem anymore.
Really hope it's probably going to be a thing where I bet the pricing at first can be horrible, but
Yeah.
eventually they're going to stop making the normal ones, and then the pricing will just equalize.
You're basically getting a $400 5070, just without the multi-frame gen. I am cheap at trying to steal it from my PC. I won from you guys. Well, I will say, the $50, that's not bad. You said it was out of a pre-built, though, so it could be one of those like pre-built cards, which are like the prettiest.
I mean, that's kind of like, we bought back when 4070s were like at their lowest, the Dell ones.
Yeah.
They probably came from like Alienwares and XPSs. Those, I remember we could buy those for like $350, I think it was.
Well, that, Kermit, I would say that Asus price is definitely it's out of stock price. You can't buy new 4070s anymore. Any price you see new on either Asus's website, Newegg, Amazon, any of those are not the real price because they don't exist anymore.
I mean, in my mind, just because of the 5070, I would say I would not spend more than $450 on a normal 4070.
Yeah, because you're so close to a 5070 at that point.
You're so close, and like it's a used card, and like the 5070 is definitely going to hold up longer.
Someone here has an Alienware 3090 for like $800. Just the card itself or the PC?
That's just the card. That's not good.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's crazy though. People will still pay big money for like 30 and 40 series just because they see the VRAM and they're like, oh my god.
Just the card? Yeah, that's gross. Wait, you typed in Jedi? I mean, I don't talk to non-YouTubers anymore.
Yeah, we don't ever see you here, fam.
Yeah, like you don't even create
We don't even know
anything.
your name no more.
How's the fitness lifestyle going? You cooking?
Oh, he's into fitness? Fitness.
Okay.
Fitness. Oh, I forgot about this, dude. That's another reason why I'm okay with this case going. I forgot about the 800,000 modes.
Would you rather buy everything for your build off of Amazon or go to Micro Center? That's a good question because there are some things at Micro Center that I don't think are great deals.
Yeah. And like there's some things where like they can only fit, like they can only have so many cases, right?
Perfect world is you go to a Micro Center for a CPU, motherboard, RAM combo, maybe a GPU, and then everything else, unless you get a good enough deal, you would buy off of like Amazon or something. If you're wanting the best bang for buck. Love Micro Center and they're a sponsor, but normally like the, what's it called? The cases and everything, I think they make up for those combo deals through the cases and all the other stuff because they're normally slightly more expensive than MSRP.
You know what's funny is I have like a weird, I have a weird fear of like Micro Center, like because they do so good. I'm like worried that they're gonna do too good and become like a Best Buy,
And
Amazon,
get too expensive.
like
Yeah, I hope it's
well,
not like that.
expensive and also just like, I mean, let's be honest. Some of the news stories they don't have the charm that like the Sharonville one that we go to and some of the other original ones have. And not saying that they're still good, but I'm like, oh man, are they slowly getting more and more corporate?
I said earlier, is my brother built his new PC 9000X3D with a 9070 XT. Damn, that's awesome.
Oh, and yeah, because he was waiting.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
awesome. Good
So
build.
he did it. So what did he end up getting the 9070 for? All right, chat. We're going to the next project.
I guess he's gonna do this.
Yeah. We figured out a problem with our Ethernet cable, and sadly, this is like adhesive to hell to the floor, which I guess makes sense because we've been walking over it for years.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna set up for an outro. There's gonna be a no Joan outro, guys. Don't be scared.
No sandwich.
No sandwich.
You've been in MC twice, Nerdgasm every time. Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Love Micro Center. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. I just hope they keep that charm. Ooh, this is a little easier. A little screwdriver action.
On GV Jamal, when Microsoft Office 2016 work on Windows 11 saying for a 365 subscription, I'm hesitant to purchase until I know for sure. We've had that something with customers before.
If it's anything 365, yes, that's modern. You should be good to make stuff work. If it's like a number, like if it's like
he said it was 2016.
Then no.
No.
So you need to get with the time. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Microsoft, just like everything else, like Google, they all want everything to be web-based. So how it works is Office 365 is totally free. You can just use it online anywhere you want. It works amazing. Like give it a try. It's really good. But I understand if you really want to be able to download any of the Microsoft Word, Excel, you basically pay. It's like $5.99 a month, and they give you access to the offline downloads.
But yeah, so you said you can't even get even if you buy those licenses. The issue is you can't find the downloads for the 2016 anymore. I think that's the problem.
Yeah,
unless you have some workaround way.
I'm sure you can go like Pirate Bay or something and find it, but
yeah, that's ultimately up to you.
Yeah,
Office 2016's into life the same day as Windows 10 did. There you go. I mean, but to be fair, what security updates you need for your Word document processor and PowerPoint presentation? But I get your point. No, I get it. Subscriptions are not great, but that is the world we live in.
Yeah.
Everything's a subscription now because they just can't justify making new versions and releasing and getting one price or one payment from somebody.
Now, I will argue the point of, because I know people are like, oh, I hate subscriptions, but Office was expensive in its day. I mean, it was like $150 to $200, and you had to buy each version. Like, you didn't just buy one key, get 2016, then you're like, oh, you're good for life. Like, every time a new one came out, if you wanted to be on latest and greatest, you had to buy a new key. So to me, $5.99 a month for the latest version always, I don't mind doing that. Especially, remember that with freaking video editing software back in the day. I mean, not that we experienced buying it, but if you did.
Except it was a one-time purchase that was like hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah, sometimes $1,000 if you got like the full packs and everything. So I kind of appreciate like Adobe and Vegas and stuff being like, oh, here's $20 a month. And you're always gonna have the latest version. I think that's nice. No more CDs.
No CDs nuts.
No CDs nuts. I think it's loud. It sounds like a fan turning on.
Yeah,
like a box fan.
Where's our RGB remote?
Jonah ate it. He thought it was rock candy. All right, I think I finally got it. Oh, this part's still sticky. See, now if we ever need to change anything out, we can. A little less permanent.
Oh, I had to turn them off. It sounds like off.
Okay.
Oh, God. Jimbo James sending messages.
No.
Oh, God, he saw Zach's toes.
Oh. What did he say?
He said free toes.
Yeah, that was actually crazy looking, like that position. I didn't even know a human was capable of that. Oh my God, dude, this thing is
I mean, like that's...
Dude, it looks like his hands, like with where they're at. God, why does he sit like, what is wrong with him? I guess I'm glad that he like can get comfy anywhere, I guess. I don't know.
He can't get comfy, can he? That SCG y'all posted yesterday had Spider-Man 2 looking like a 32-bit game. That is normally how that goes, yep.
Well, at least we'll still have these in case we ever need them for like the car show or something, I guess.
Oh yeah, we definitely need them for that.
We still get enough bandwidth for live streaming, you know?
You know what? That's probably why I have to tank the teleport settings. Because every single time I bring it out there, I'm like, oh, it has to be the distance or whatever, but like I just have to tank the teleport.
But it's not like the distance really changes.
No.
Because you're still going through 50 foot of cable. It's just wrapped up.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Where'd the, oh. I'm ready to find out this is too short when I cable manage it. Past lives never come between us.
Would not surprise
Are we in Jedi buying a ring soon, really? Is that going to be a thing in Jedi? Is this the one?
Is this the one?
I feel like in Jedi was like in and out of shotties, you know what I'm saying?
He was in his hoe phase.
He was being a hoe.
He's like, don't be calling me a hoe.
He was being a little hoe boy,
He was one for the streets.
as they say.
I have a ring idea in mind, a diamond with our birthstones also. I don't know if it's tacky or not. I mean, that's ultimately up to you, man. I mean, I can't say that I picked our ring out specifically. We definitely went shopping, and we were like trying to figure out what she liked first. So I can't say that I totally just guessed on my part. So I don't really have a ton of advice on that, but I think it'd be cool. I installed Spider-Man Remastered and was able to run everything very high for 90 FPS. Curious how much Spider-Man 2 would be on the system. It's very demanding. Spider-Man 2 is pretty demanding. It's a fun game, though, Solomatic. If you haven't played any of the Spider-Man games, they are really well done. I think the original Spider-Man Remastered is the best one. The Miles Morales expansion game's good. I bet that's really cheap on Steam right now.
Summer sales.
Yeah, I'm going to go around today and ask people how many games they've bought so far, if any, on the summer sale.
I think I'm at 0.
You're at 0. There's a couple that I'm like, I had wish lists that I'm like, they're pretty cheap right now. Actually, the Spider-Man 2 is not as cheap as I thought it would be.
Some games do that. I mean, you know, it's up to the developers. So.
Sorry, Spider-Man 1. The Miles Morales game is really short, and it's still $24. I don't really know if that's worth it. $29 for the original one, I think, is worth it if you haven't played it before, but... Tell Jackson to move a little closer. We want to see that booty, says Mafia Ghost. You are an object to them.
Aw. Thanks, guys.
They said, let us see that little strawberry shortcake. Let us get a bite of that pie.
Chat some freaks for real.
All right. Chat, it's like we never even did that.
Yay, we have real Ethernet. Well, it was real Ethernet before, but...
All right, we can do this. We can do this outro, and then I'm gonna cable manage that.
Hey, Google. Stop.
I'm just waiting to see next time we plug this thing up, and it's 90.
It's this.
What if I just ran the wrong cable? I just ran a telephone line. Nope. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chad, I'm going silent.
Try to just hear our echoes. Echo. Yep. Echo like a deco.
Yo, ever even point out the USB 3?
I don't think we did. We could mention that. I'm trying to get a good amount of specific B-roll. Chat, I'm going silent too. Radio silent. Should I leave it right there so y'all can hear us? Hello. All right.
So we just got done kind of benchmarking this gaming PC, and you know, we threw what we could at it. Obviously, you're not gonna be playing like any new higher end titles, but those older games and stuff, I mean, I'm shocked to say that this PC did run them. We get PCs that look perfect out of the box and don't work at all. This one with the graphics card laying in the side there, all scratched up, missing capacitors, and it ran. And oh, another thing that Jonah pointed out is USB 3 is just, I guess they faked ran it to something, but yeah, you don't actually have USB 3 at all.
It's kind of a mess. I wish there was more transparency on what the system was, if they were more open about its history, how they built it, why they built it, and sold it at the price that they sold it at. It may make a little more sense, but the fact that it showed up with the graphics card bouncing inside it, there's no way we can comfortably recommend you even look at this PC, because shipping-wise, they definitely have some improvement they need to make on this PC. But all in all, it was an interesting one, and I don't hear from you guys. Would you consider this a scam PC at the price that we paid? Let us know in the comments down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Came back to behind-the-scenes content. That's what you did, guys.
So this PC will not be for sale at PCBros.tech, but we do have pretty cheap PCs like this one here, and we also have some really high-end PCs too.
PCBros.tech. We buy gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. We buy them.
We buy and we sell them.
You know, actually. I said we buy them. We do buy them from you guys at decent prices, but we also sell them. You just go to ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase of a PC. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Your next buy.
Your next buy.
Like
a scam. They don't even know anything about it. They don't even know anything about this build.
Well, I feel like, you know, they can get some context clues based on the case being iBuy Power, but look at this mother. Does this look like iBuy Power to you all?
Yeah, chat. So you all can probably, you don't know anything about this, but I mean, just looking at it, I think you can see the scam aspect involved in this.
Hey, Mom. Mom. Mama.
That's a wrap, folks.
That's all, folks.
Just like that, guys, there's $15,000. There you go. Just like that, chat, $15,000.
That is so good.
Just kidding, chat.
If we ever laugh like that, chat, just know that we hit big. If we ever hit you all at the... What is it, the Jeff Bezos laugh?
I guess some dummies.
I'll be underneath the desk.
Yes. What the helly? This is called the What the Helly PC.
What the heck?
No, I need Zach for this one to make like a modified like knockoff version of the iBuy Power logo. That's what this one means.
What is there? Is there a logo like the tiger, or what is it again?
It's like a, is it a lion or something?
He needs to make it like a different animal.
Make it a dog.
Ooh. A chimpanzee.
He'll be under the table like Monica Lewinsky, exactly.
Monica Lewinsky?
A bobcat? Is it? Yeah, I think a bobcat would be the best.
Bobcat would go kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
It's a cat. Well, I mean, I know it's a cat of some kind, but...
Well, Chateline's not a cat, it's actually a dog. Idiots.
A mangy puma. Okay.
You guys are really cooking.
Yeah, well, I guess, I can't really say that, but yeah, no, that should be the MSRP for the 5050. The Barbie's Playhouse bill, is that what this is? I love Barbie's Playhouse.
God, I want to play with Barbie's house.
Barbie and Ken.
Hi, Barbie.
Oh, I didn't even notice this.
The infrared?
Point remote here.
I don't even, the hub's like in the back. I don't know, that was probably for the iBuy Power.
Probably.
Like the original, how it would have been.
Should have flipped my brother's PC with a 2700X and 1660 Ti in it. It needs a power supply and storage. Case is a little beat up, but still works. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, if you can get it like, because it's not gonna be worth anything if it like is in the state that it's in, like not really
I would
working.
definitely get into a working computer state, and then you'll make more money that way. Or you'll get more back. This is called the What the Helly build.
The Diddy build. Chat, what do y'all think about Diddy being innocent?
In Jedi, just pick yourself up a budget like 650 watt. You can do a 550 too, but honestly, you don't save that much money going with like a 500 or 550 nowadays. 650 has kind of become the new 500 for like the budget power supplies. So just go on Amazon, look up 650 watt power supply. We use the Seago taps. I mean, if you want to, I don't think you really care too much in Jedi, but the Seago taps we like and use.
Have not really had much failure rate.
Well, I mean, you could go lower, Kermit. It's just, from our experience buying new power supplies, you don't save that much money going lower.
And you really can't go any less than like 500, honestly.
Yeah.
Once you go below 500, that's when you're getting like brains you've never heard of.
And those are the ones that we're concerned about. And we're the ones who are not normally concerned about power supplies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Diddy is innocent. All these women were hoes and knew what they were doing.
Oh, like the Cosby trials.
Yeah. Is that so smooth? Can I come Ray? Oh.
You gonna do what to us?
Michael wants something. You don't want any of your black fans Saturday for rebuilding the Toasty. Oh, you're rebuilding the PC?
Oh yeah, I think the motherboard died.
Yeah, I think they said we're doing a new build. You need some black fans? We don't have as many as we normally do, I'll be honest.
We have a lot of black fans, it's just if you need matching, like exact
Yeah.
same, you're not gonna have the best luck here, but if you're okay with like just 120 mil generic black fans, we have a lot.
Let me step out the frame real quick.
Hello?
Hey, Jennifer. I've arrived at Zach's house to drive him to work and also feed a drink along the way, right?
Is that Jonah?
Take me ready for 5 minutes, but I also don't know if I want to, he has taken off the call like Uber, but would you rather me do tonight? But I want to try to wait for him even later.
Oh, it's fine, just wait for it. I mean, unless you don't want to, obviously you can do what you want, but we won't. I mean, you called and let us know.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
But when he gets in the car, I want you to slap him on the wrist. All right. All right. All right. All right. Bye. Jonah said he arrived at Zach's house and apparently his alarm didn't go off.
Oh.
So he was like, "Do I just leave him and make him Uber?" And I was like, "No, I was like, if you want to do that, you can." But I was like, "You called and let me know, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like, no, you better be in here on time." God, I couldn't even imagine, Chad. 9:45 on a weekday.
I don't get it.
Tisk. I can't even do that on a weekend.
No, I'm pretty bad about it. I wake up pretty early on the weekends, even then.
Well, what's crazy for me is I'll stay like on a weekend. I'll stay up till midnight/1 a.m.
I was like, you're different. Yeah, you're different than me in that regard because I go to
But
sleep early.
even then, I mean, I know you'll wake up earlier and be like, I still can't sleep past like 8 a.m. No. Like even if I stay up till 1 a.m., I can't sleep past 8. And I'm just like, I don't get how these guys they're still in their teen years. Our little teenage boys. It's only teenage wasteland.
Wasteland.
Actually, last night I went to bed at, I didn't fall asleep till like 12:30, 12:45. And I'm here.
He made it.
And it's not even like I like get out of bed and just come straight in either. Like, I have a full morning routine. You also can't sleep past 7/8 a.m. no matter when I go to sleep. But I also wake up full of energy, which I think is a good thing. No, that is a good thing. I was that way, and hopefully I can be that way again someday. But I will say now waking up is a lot harder for me. I still can't sleep late, but I used to just wake up and instantly spring out of bed because like I'm a fairly good morning person, but the last like 9 months I've not been a morning person. I literally just lay in bed for like on the weekend I'll lay in bed for like 30 to 45 minutes before I get up.
Asking Jedi, he may be able to cure you.
He'll say eat beef. Eat beef tallow.
Now you're gonna say, you know exactly what it'll say. If you like,
it's because you don't have enough meat in your system, boy.
you don't have enough veggie.
Your brother built his. Oh yeah, you cheered for that. Thank you. Thank you for the bits in Jedi. That used to always be the joke within Jedi. I was trying to get him to sub or donate.
Yep.
And look at that, 2 bits. He's made it.
Baller.
Yeah, look at that. Eat more meat, get your circadian rhythm in check.
There you go.
I just, I don't know if meat helps with that. I don't know, maybe. For me, mine's not a sleep thing, by the way. I have a whole different.
Here's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you exactly. I know that I had mono recently. That's about all I know. My guess is it was mono and DePots, but I'm seeing a specialist in like August about that.
Be careful, you're gonna get the Twitch doctors involved.
Probably. I find that if I just roll out of bed, it's a lot easier to get going. Oh, for sure. No, I mean, like I was saying, before I had my like constant fatigue and lightheadedness, I did not like just laying in bed. I mean, the most I do is like 5 minutes. But yeah, just in the last like 9 months since that has happened, I kind of, I don't know. It takes me, I've noticed that my days are better. Like I get less lightheaded and fatigued if I don't just spring out of bed. Like if I lay there for like 15 minutes even, the day goes a lot smoother. Mono is actually the most spread thing by money. So like dollar bills and stuff, like physical money, I'm guessing.
You carry cash.
I do.
But so does everyone.
Yeah.
Minus me, I don't touch cash. No mono for me.
I think the thing about mono is, from what I was reading, is like almost everybody gets it in their life. Like I think I read like 95% of people have had mono at some point, but by the time they're an adult, or like what do they call it? They carry the Epstein-Barr virus, the EBV.
They went to Epstein's Island.
Yeah, we've all been to Epstein's Island. But I think for me, I think I somehow just managed to never get it until would have been the end of last year.
Joner gave it to me. That man's a walking disease.
If one good thing came out of COVID, is that I don't ever touch my face when I'm in public. That is a good point.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that was like one of the, I mean, aside from like, you know, I remember hearing one thing that was really good about the mask was it just kept people from
touching their face.
Exactly. Like it wasn't necessarily that they were like that worried about people coughing on things. It was literally just people just can't keep their hands off their face. You've had it 3 times, all from handling money. Dang. All right, we get him into money. You gotta handle that bag. You know what I'm saying? He's got that bag. You never had mono, as far as you know. Well, if you ever happen to go to the like doctor and you get any blood work done, you can always ask them to do a test. It's an EBV panel, I think, or like monostat panel. It tests like, I think it's like 5 or 6 different things, and basically, I think it's like if you have 2 of them that are positive, it means like you recently had it. You never had it either. Wow. All right, well, you guys are the 5%, I guess. I will say, and from what I read, getting it as an adult, like apparently when you get it as a kid, for the most part, everyone's like, oh, it's literally like having a flu. So that's why a lot of people don't even know they've ever had it. They just think they had the flu. And then usually the symptoms will linger around a lot longer than the flu, like maybe a month or 2. But apparently like and this is, by the way, I said from reading, this is like people on Reddit, but a lot of people were like, oh, I got it when I was 30, and like, you know, I like a lot of people were like, I had to quit my job, like, or I got fired from my job because I couldn't even like stand up for a year. I'm just like, wow. I'm glad I'm not quite that bad, but there's days where I don't feel like I'm too far from it. Say this, agreements or disagreements aside, I think we all learned if you're sick, stay home. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And and that is true. If you had to go out during that time, you know, wear a freaking mask. And trust me, I hated wearing the mask. I did not like it, but I did do what I had to do.
Talk about, I mean, this place is a freaking science experiment. Like, if someone gets sick here.
Oh, it really, especially during COVID. It was like.
You just knew that everyone's going down.
And it was quick, too. It's like, I feel like our office is like the settler's office. Mm-hmm. It's like once someone gets anything, yeah. No, and that's a good point, too. It's like chickenpox, right? They say, like, I think it's, that's why they will expose kids to chickenpox. It used to be a thing, chickenpox parties. Which is like so gross, but it's like, because if you got it as an adult, you like actually risk dying. But like as a kid, it's like you're gonna be fine. Yep, chickenpox party, where they at?
Pull up!
You pulling up in Jedi?
Are the snow bunnies there?
Oh shit. That's how Diddy actually got them there.
The chickenpox party. Chow, am I doing a good Jonah impersonation?
I don't think I've ever had chicken. Is there not a vaccine for chickenpox now? Is that right?
I think it's a birth vaccine, isn't it?
Probably,
is that one of the main ones when you...
I don't know, because I've never had it. The only thing that always scared me about it is I remember always just hearing, like, once you got it, they're like, oh, you get scarring all over and stuff. And I was like, oh, that doesn't sound fun. You get chickenpox 3 times? My God. Chickenpox is a rite of passage in the 80s and 90s. Okay, yeah, so there is a vaccine. That's interesting. So, Grimlock said his wife has something in her blood that makes her immune to chickenpox. That's so weird sounding. So her blood can be given to babies. It's the sacrifice.
The ultimate sacrifice.
All right, chat.
Oh God.
Restroom break.
Oh God, it's getting loud. Like when you turn it off and turn it back on, it gets loud.
Yeah, I guess it just wasn't the last.
Chad, this is our day. This is what we do. You jealous? Bit is loud. I know, right? Let me turn her down a little bit. She's a little upset, if you can't tell. Where is the remote that I used? Fine, whatever. She can stay loud. I don't care anymore. I've had enough of this thing. Chat, the story of this is this graphics card showed up bouncing around inside the case. So you know it's gonna be a fun one. Get some light on this thing. There we go. That'll do. Was that an eBay? This was Walmart. I mean, but it was a third-party seller on Walmart. Walmart third-party sellers are a rare breed. Okay, guys. Always doing PC things. I mean, that is our vibe. Personal computers. Should be able to still hear me, chat. I'm gonna transfer this stuff and then I will be back over there. Give me a sec. Give me a second. We're like really behind on our video schedule and we have a lot of people going out. So unfortunately, we're having to do a lot of multitasking. We'll be in here on Friday. Won't be streaming on Friday, by the way, Chad. Just a heads up, no streaming on Friday. Okay. God, Trello changed some. Oh, I don't like it. We'll miss you, Buttercup. Oh. Okay. This thing can be put down for good. Was the build you guys did today for anything special? Nope, just the usual. List on the website. Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle. Okay, that's not right. Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
Here's a Spotify playlist called This is Harris Heller.
Yeah, that works. That'll do. Here's what I need. Especially the ends for 10 series and below. Yeah, no, that's sad. RIP. Those budget cards. Now we're looking at 16 series cards as the minimum for NVIDIA. I need a life. I mean, you're watching us, so, I mean, obviously, you have a great life. Old Yeller. Yep, Old Yeller. They call her Old Yeller.
The Diddy trials.
The Diddy trials are here. Diddy.
Watch out, Paracord.
Woo! Always when that happens.
Where's our goons at? I mean, I know why Jonah and Zach.
I'm wondering where McAllister is.
Pretty soon he's not going to have a.
He's not gonna have an excuse. It's gonna be his new thing. He's excited about the house, so now he's gonna be.
Oh, well, yeah, that. But I was gonna say he's not gonna have an excuse if he's like late. It's gonna be like, buddy,
You were right
we
down
know
the
where you
street.
live. God, that means if one of them gets in traffic, literally it's gonna be every single one of them. You know.
Yeah, they're all coming from the same location. Is that a sign of a good work environment, guys? If everyone's moving closer to the office, does that mean that we actually are doing a good job?
Your brother was named the kid in the Old Yeller movie. I don't. I barely even remember that movie.
Even if Matt dropped it, there'd be nothing lost. I mean, you know, valid.
Yeah, but Walmart wouldn't like it.
Walmart wouldn't like a drop PC for a return. I'll be honest with you, but it is getting returned.
You're gonna buy a PC with a 1660 Super and a Ryzen 4500. Is that good for Fortnite? Yeah, it's good for like some 1080p Fortnite.
Yep.
I will say if you're buying a pre-built with those specs, check PCBros before you buy,
Please.
just to make sure you don't see any better deals.
Shipping damage? Oh yeah, that's shipping damage. I mean, it already did have shipping damage, to be real. What's up? Jonah called. It was, yeah.
My brain said, wait, is it Friday? I was like, is this the day where people might not be doing it?
No, Jonah called and just said like he went to get Zach and Zach overslept and he's waiting for Zach now.
I
So.
like your shoes, though.
Thank you.
I think as of right now too for Friday, I'm pretty sure. I think we're saying everyone besides maybe you is supposed to be coming in.
Cool.
I think I definitely am now that I have the thing of what we're doing next Friday with all the house stuff. I'm like, I could definitely use an extra off day.
So you are taking off tomorrow then, or you want to be in tomorrow?
I see
I
he's
use an
gonna
extra off day
come.
to use later.
To use it on next Friday or something, or later.
Whenever,
That's cool. Yeah.
some
sounds
point,
good.
I know it'll be like, it'll be convenient to be like.
Next Friday probably be good too because of the stream
Yeah,
anyways.
there's stream next Friday, so. That
we don't
works.
need you. You're useless to us.
That is the ultimate distraction day.
It is. The ultimate distraction.
A wizard.
Grim
is
lives in
never
the attic.
late,
Does he live in my attic?
Nor is he early.
Right on time.
It burns when he pees, precisely as it's meant to.
I live closer to the office than all of them. How long is your drive to the office? To PCBros, Grim?
It has to be like next door.
You like in the building next door? Is that what you're saying? You're right there.
What if you heard like a little live chat? You could just hear his voice up there. He's also talking.
Here. 4 minutes?
Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit closer. Mine's probably like 6. So
Mine's a good, if there's no traffic, I can make it here in probably about like 13, 14, but with traffic, it's like 20.
Give me 13. I'm just gonna maps it now, see if it's different this time. That's 12 minutes.
where you
It's
at
kind
right
of
now?
surprising, honestly. It feels like you're so far away. Oh, we're talking about where you're going to, yeah. So where you're at now has to be like
right now,
20,
it's
25, right?
right now, if I get a good day, it's 15 minutes. But if I leave with 15 minutes, I'm likely to be just on time.
The beauty of the highway.
Yeah, like it's just I'm subject to any small traffic thing pushes me back
Yeah.
because of the distance. Because
Highways really do be sucking. Like it's like highways are just so good for what they were designed for, but they're so bad because, like yesterday, I was driving to Shepherdsville to get that trailer, and I kept hitting so many Google like red patches.
Yeah.
I kept hitting them. I'm like, oh man, there's gonna be a wreck every time, dude. Like there was at one point, it's a divided highway, like barrier everything. There was a wreck across on the other side. Dude, stop and go is what I was in. And then right when I passed the wreck, everyone just started, and I'm like, who? I don't understand. Like, why are we?
you watch that old circle cars driving in a circle video?
No.
Okay, it explains traffic.
Does it show well?
It shows the experiment was just, hey everybody, we got you in a circle, drive in a circle at 10 miles per hour, and they started traffic. They did.
And it was like everyone has you move the same speed. Should not happen. What happens is one person has to brake, so the person does it. And when you have a circle, it just creates this they call a traffic snake. And even when it's far past, if people kept coming, they still have to stop for that car that stopped 10 minutes ago.
I love the. I don't want to say the term on stream, but yeah, that is
it's such a nasty
it sounds
phrase. Yeah,
it sounds like an old racist term,
It
but
does.
but no, I get what it means because it's like the
You're like, what?
yeah.
What? All right, guys, we're going to raid somebody. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good 4th. We will not be streaming tomorrow. We will be focused on getting some videos done, but Jackson will be back for the gaming stream on Sunday. Yippee.
Yeah, no, it was it was crazy though, chat, because it was just like every like 2 minutes I'd hit another red like traffic jam, and there wasn't a single wreck that was actually ever in the way. It was literally just people stopping for no reason.
Hello, shit. Shit.
It was supposed to be a 27-minute drive there, 27-minute back, and I think altogether, with how long it took me to get the trailer from the guy, it took me like 4 hours. Like, it was ridiculous.
Sandwich boy is here.
Joner, sandwich boy. Rage baiter. Pissy boy.
Pissy boy?
Yeah. I gave Zach a proper wrist slapping.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Good.
It stung.
Did he cry?
Yep.
Good.
No, it's over there. I was late for that coffee. All right.
I remember that used to be Matt and I's biggest pet peeve was whenever Zach would show up late, but he had his coffee. That used to, oh dude, it used to make us so mad.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Now we don't even care. We're just like, it's whatever. All right, guys, we're rating The Beast. We hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We will see you guys probably not tomorrow, but Sunday gaming
It's been
stream,
a
6
good vibe
p.m.
this week, so let's keep it up, guys. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye-bye.